Oh, hi, ice cream lovers. I was just tinkering with a little bit of wires here. Look, welcome to this session of Scoop School. Steve Christensen's my name, the ice cream bloke. We don't usually film too much in, well, what we would call the nerve center of Scoop School. This is our utility closet. I don't know what was here before us. But this looks like a monster. This looks like FBI, CIA headquarter type stuff. We're starting this video in here because of a very important piece of equipment that we absolutely love. And that's this little fella here, our Shop Sentry Gateway. So this video is brought to you by the good folks at Shop Sentry, ABW Innovations. Dan, the most intelligent man in the ice cream business. I'm going to say it right out loud. So anyway, we have been using this system for basically monitoring and alerting us if there's any problems with our freezers and our refrigerators. It all kind of starts here at the gateway. So we have this gateway, the Shop Sentry gateway, plugged into our modem, and then it basically connects a lot of sensors in and around the store. So we'll get people all the time in class, and even people who have existing stores say, look, should I get a generator? Should I get a backup this, a backup that? You don't necessarily need a generator unless you're in kind of the Northeast and you know power is going to go out all the time. But you want peace of mind to know that everything that you have made, including the ingredients you're yet to make, are safe and you're not going to have them spoiled. So this system is fantastic for that. It alerts us if there's an issue. Secondly, it helps us with our food safety reporting. And I'll show you what that looks like on the back end. But let me show you where our sensors are in and around the facility. Okay, so we have 5 sensors all around our facility here that help us monitor and alert us if anything's a problem. The first one is in our big fridge. This is what we call the big fridge. And you'll see right up the back there is our Shop Sentry sensor. It basically has a battery in it. It sticks to the inside wall. It's sending very regularly messages to that gateway saying, hey, everything's okay here. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. We have a second one here inside our big freezer. This is where we keep one of our chest freezers. We keep a lot of our mix when it comes in for school. Same sensor communicating to the gateway. We have another one over here. This one I've just got sitting on the top here. Long range sensor, chest 2. And again, when this is going here, I've got peace of mind knowing that I'm going to get alerted if there's ever a problem with the fridge or chest 1, chest 2. Let's go over to the blast freezer. Okay, now here at the blast freezer. It's fascinating what we do here at the blast freezer because this actually, the blast freezer will bring it down to temp, -20, -30, hold it for a little while and then slowly bring it up. I can actually monitor what's happening in here. So here's our other gateway. Again, it's stuck to the wall there, communicating to the gateway. And then we've got one in the dipping cabinet over here. So let's pop over there. Okay, this one we actually have in the bottom of the dipping cabinet underneath where the storage is, so it's getting a true read of what the base of the dipping cabinet is. We actually have it in and around on the wall down here. You can see him hanging on the wall there. Again, he's sending messages to the gateway. And then we've got one more underneath the sink. Now, this one's an important one too. It's not measuring cold per se. It's actually measuring moisture. So if there's a pipe burst here, if my drain over there basically overflows, it's sending a signal to the gateway to alert me as to what's going on. So why don't we go back to the office here and kind of have a look at what it looks like from on our laptop. Okay, ice cream lovers, so when all of this is happening in the background, let's kind of have a look here at the gateway. I log into my portal, and basically this is what I see from my end here. So I have one active gateway. I have 7 active sensors. I can kind of access that from the sidebar here, or I can just click on this panel here, and it kind of basically shows me what is happening in my store, which is actually pretty awesome. So what I've got here is my big fridge. That's what we visited first. Right now it's sitting at 31 degrees. It's reported 10 minutes ago. The beauty here is that I can actually click on this and it's giving me data as to what's happening with the fridge. So again, not only is it saving me so far as if the fridge fails, but I can tell my health department that, hey, over the past week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever, it never got over, let's say, 39 degrees. And it basically has this reporting for all of it. You can download it, you can print it. It's really, really very, very good. Let's go back up to the top here, have a look at our, well, let's go back to the sensors, please. This is chest freezer 1. Right now it's sitting at -5. Same deal. You can kind of see the cyclic defrost process happening here. I've got a full battery, good signal to the gateway. Go back to my gateway here, or sensors here, I should say. Chest 2 is at -10 currently. A very, very accurate reading of what's going on. Now, let's just jump here from me. My main dipping cabinet, right now, my dipping cabinet's sitting at 3.9 degrees or 4 degrees. Again, a great process here of kind of looking at what's happening with my dipping cabinet, making sure that my food safety is all that it can be. And this can also give me an idea if my compressor is going. So if I kind of pull this out over a month's period of time, and I can see that this heat, the temperature is going up slowly, maybe it means my compressor's having a hard time keeping it down. So I can have a tech come in and have a look at that. My blast freezer currently, you'll kind of get this up and down here. It's dropped down to between +1 and -1. It's kind of maintaining there. If I drew back, you could kind of see the actual drop in temperature where I actually was kind of blast freezing product there. All that stuff's ready to be taken out. I don't have my under-counter fridge on. So right now it's paused. There's no data there. It's still, you can see it's still reporting, but it's actually not alerting, if you will. Finally, my water sensor. Let me tell you about this water sensor. I had one of my daughters in here making ice cream, and I popped out to pick something up, and I got a text and a phone call saying there's water on the floor in the production area. So by the time I popped back from the store, I noticed that she's just finished mopping, and I said, "What's going on in here?" And she looked very, she looked very guilty. And she said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "The water sensor just went off." And she had to fess up that she turned the batch freezer on, one of our water-cooled batch freezers, and the line wasn't down the drain, and water went on the floor. And I knew immediately that there was water on the floor. So let me tell you, from just a reporting, food safety, anything goes wrong standpoint, the system is fantastic. I will tell you that you can kind of set up rules as to where it alerts you. Right now, currently, I get an email, a text, and a phone call if my monitors or my temperatures go up. Madeline also gets the same alerts, much to her chagrin. So we've got, you know, all of the details in here. They actually have a new facility or a new thing where you can actually upload a map of your store and basically place the icons where your freezers are. So you can just have a quick look and see what's going on. So great system. So there you go, ice cream lovers. Just a bit of a tour around the Shop Sentry system. Again, it's helped us out a lot. I can't tell you. Probably in the year or so that we've had it, we've had probably saved 7 or 8 times where power went out or something happened here and I got an alert to say. Now, you can log into the portal there and be a little bit more proactive than we are. Sometimes I'll unplug the dipping cabinet or unplug one of the freezers, and next thing I'm getting an alert saying, "Hey, you got a problem with your freezer." And it's like, "Oh, I forgot to go and unplug it." And I will tell you that I don't know whether everybody gets this type of service, but Dan, blessing, really reaches out to us and, "Hey, you know, just to let you know," walks us through some of the things that we need a bit of clarification on. So anyway, that's the system. The link for ABW Innovations and the Shop Sentry system is down below. If you're talking to Dan, tell him I said hello. All of the details are down there. And again, a little bit of peace of mind so far as safe product, bit of peace of mind as to spoiled product, and that's about it. Keep on scooping, folks. We'll see you in the next video.